My name is Kevin Thompson. I'm a partner with Levin, Ginsburg, where I head the intellectual property department. I really enjoy helping creative people do fun things. Trademarks can be both a sword and a sword against infringers, but a shield against people coming out of the woodwork, making them try to change their name. I grew up in the Madison, Wisconsin area at a little town called McFarland. My dad was a professor at the university there. We did a lot of chores around the farm. My job during strawberry season was to weigh the berries as they were done, to charge people the right amount. The joke was always that we would, weigh the customers in and out as to how much strawberries they were eating while they were picking. I was really interested in computers and how the programs were protected, so I learned a little bit about copyright and how that worked. I'm a big sci-fi and fantasy geek on many levels, from books to other recorded things. My favorite probably of all time probably has to be Babylon 5. Law school was interesting. I went to DePaul. There was very little yet in terms of intellectual property programs in a formal way at the school, so we formed a student organization along that, and we were all vice presidents of something, so it would look good on the resume. Have you ever seen one of the old calculators that looked like an owl that was named the Little Professor? They started calling me that. So when I first graduated, I got my first job at Davis McGrath and went from associate to partner in 15 years. I've talked to my three sons about what it means to be successful, and I think they understand and see the importance of putting in hard work and dedication to your career, but at the same time balancing the importance of family. One of the more interesting court cases that I handled was a case where a company was making counterfeit slot machines where the spinning wheels would spin around with one of our clients' trademarks on it. And so our firm got involved and we helped do a seizure of these slot machines. And one of them ended up in our client's office as a trophy. That was a lot of fun. I like to tell people that the intellectual property is the lifeblood of their business, and they want to make sure that they're properly protected. You hate to have to file an application for someone to discover that something identical is already on file with the trademark office and they have no chance whatsoever of getting things through. Sometimes the clients know that there's some chance of an obstacle and we can try to argue around something. When they're filing an application for the trademark office, you have to know, who's the owner, what's the company, or is it them individually? If you file the name of the wrong owner, the application is void. And then you need to identify particular goods or services. The Burger King company discovered when they expanded into Florida there was another company named Burger King in certain areas. I think clients should probably call me if they're looking at expanding a particular product line or service. It'd be nice to be involved earlier rather than later to make sure that what they're planning to do is something that they can do well and be successful with. What you hate to do is discover too far along the line that they've fallen in love with a particular name for something that they can't have. The easiest way for people to get in touch with me is through my email address is ktompson@levinginsburg.com, or they can always call the main number at the firm 312-368-0100 and ask for me.